Do you guys have any questions?
Yes, I have a couple questions.
Okay,
Tim, do you have any questions before I ask, or can I ask first?
go ahead and ask.
Okay. Well, first of all, you mentioned about the 10-day fund seasoning.
Yes.
Is this required to the purchase and refi cash out all throughout, including the power contribution and the reserve requirement?
This is only funds to close, and it's available for, like for purchase, refinance. On the refinance, if they don't have reserves, we could use cash out for reserves. But
Can
for
we
funds to
deposit
close,
cash, wait 10 days, and use it for the reserve requirement?
yes. Like say we won't question anything after 10 days. Before 10 days, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But for reserves, we do need their own funds, and they're only seasoned for 30 days. We only need one bank statement for 30 days.
Can you repeat that once again, please?
Okay, for reserves, we do need like 6 months or 3 months, depending on the LTV. We do need 30 days, 6 months reserves. So we would ask for one bank statement for 30 days for
But
reserves.
didn't you say the 10-day fund seasoning? So
But
technically,
that's for closing costs, like all the closing costs, just the reserves. Like say if your loan requires 3 months reserves, we just need 3 PITI payments for 30 days. That's for the reserves. The funds to close could be 10 days.
I see.
Funds like escrow, everything else.
Okay. One moment,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
Team, I'm writing down the questions and the answers right now. So
Okay.
bear with me. Do you allow non-warrantable condos?
Yes. On our all non-QM, let me see, on our warrantable, okay, on our CoreX and on our DSCR, yes, we do non-warrantables.
Yes, yeah. Okay. How about mixed use?
Mixed use, it depends. The percentage, it can be just a little house and a big property of business, right? Every scenario, I would have to send it to our scenario desk and they could look at it. But we have done mixed use, yes, depending on the percentage of the mixed use.
Do you have asset depletion product?
We do, actually, we do. And you could use that on our PrimeX, on our CoreX, on our owner occupied. And we do use it, like say an example, we're like 57% and we need 55. If you have a 401k that's $75,000, we use 60 months divided into 75,000 gives us 1,250, which allows us to use it with the income. Yes, 60 months divided into the
by
asset.
6 months.
Yes, 60 months.
Okay. And how about the cash out seasoning?
The cash out seasoning, I mean, depending.
Let's assume that we finance the hard money loan cashed out. And a week later, we want to do another refinance with Home Express.
You could do that. I just basically closed one that she was going to actually do the purchase with us, but they only gave her 1 week. So she actually got hard money. And after like not even a month, like a couple of weeks while she got everything organized, we refinanced it for her. No, with hard money, as long as, you guys have to worry about the hard money company if they have any seasoning, but with us, you don't have any seasoning.
What if we refinanced today? We cashed out $70,000.
Okay.
Next week, we want to initiate another refinance and take another $100,000.
Oh, on that one, you guys there's a seasoning. I think there's like 6 months seasoning on that one if it's below 1 year.
Can you double check on this? From what I have seen, I hear that there's no cash out seasoning with your product, with CoreX.
Okay, I'm going to double check with that and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Any other questions?
Give me 1 second. Team, I'm going to share the screen right now.
Oh, sorry, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm sorry that I got disconnected a little bit, so I didn't hear some of the parts. So the first question is that for the fund to close, like closing clause, down payment, and so forth, at 10 days. Is that 10 calendar days?
10 calendar days, and that's on our investment property. That's on our DSCR. Yes.
Okay, so for the prime, you can't do that.
No, not for the prime. No,
Okay.
not for owner occupied. No.
Okay, and then the other one is you were mentioning about the mixed use, like the I guess non-approved HOA condo and so forth. Is it sounds like it's like a case by case and so forth. Does that mean that there will be additional rate or pricing hit if the accession is approved?
No, not really. I mean, it's just, we need to see if they're going to be able to do it, they'll do it. There's no extra fee or anything like that. But we will have to send it to the scenario desk. I like to send it just to confirm that it is doable, like that you guys don't waste your time. Yeah, so just send me and I'll send it to the scenario desk. And I believe you guys, because you guys are non-Del, you guys have access to our scenario desk also.
And you mentioned that the prime, the one that's like, 50%, like,
Yes.
the better than conforming, whatever, that product. Now, does it have to be greater than the conforming loan limit, like the high conforming or super conforming loan limit? Or can it be any loan limit that if like conforming doesn't fit, like because the DTI is too high or whatever it may be, we can transfer that to the prime product, I guess you call it?
You could, and we don't have any like county loan limits on this one. Let me see. I have it right here. Oh, I don't have it. I think, 3 million. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We go up to 3 million. And I think they increased it. I have to check that. But there's no loan limit like in conventional.
But there's also no loan minimum either, right?
Well, loan, yes, it's $100,000, which here in California,
okay.
That's a car loan.
yeah, exactly. Nowadays, it's a car now. But,
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You'd be surprised.
Marcela,
Yes, go ahead.
how do you handle inconsistent income with self-employed and 1099s in newly incorporated companies?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
How do you handle a business owner who started their business only 6 months ago?
Well, usually on some products, we need at least 1 year. 1 year. 1 year seasoning because, at least 1 year, we already know how it's working. And if for a year to date, we would just need a P&L or something like that.
So even though the applicant was working in the same industry, you still need 12 months of self-employment history.
We would, but there's exceptions to everything. And like I say, if you have that kind of scenario, I've been working with an assistant, a person that sends me scenarios, and I usually send them to a scenario desk and I send them what they said and I add to them. So like I say, every loan is a case. So if you have something like that and we could put it together where he's been working for this company for 10 years, but he's decided to be on his own as a self-employed and he's always been productive, I'm more than sure they'll consider it. But usually it's like 1 year.
Okay, I think we have a couple deals we can send over with regards to this scenario.
Yeah, send them to me and I'll work on them. I'm really pretty fast on them and they answer really fast also.
So, Marcela,
yes,
if you can tell us why we have to submit to Home Express, let's cut out all the facts. Focus on only the fact. Which product is selling the best with your company?
With our company, I would say the bank statement bank statement program. The bank statement desk always, the income desk is always looking for that extra income. And if they have any questions, they'll ask you guys, they'll call you guys, and they try to make every loan work. That one's one of my best. My pipeline is like, I would say 70% of bank statements, because sometimes they want to go 1099, sometimes, and we usually get more income out of their bank statement. When you use business bank statement, we do need, what is it called? The the expense factor, but sometimes when we input the bank statement, we say, hey, this guy, we have a little space like a hypnosis to, or let them know, hey, this borrower only does this, he doesn't keep merchandise on stock. So we believe his income and his expense factor is only 30. So they'll work with us. You know, if you tell them, hey, it's a gardener, he only has 10% expense factor. So that's what we'll use. You know, we'll usually need a tax preparer notice or a CPA letting us know it's 10%. We also have our DSCR is also very good, especially when it's units. You know, we get better pricing if it's 1 point and above of the expense factor. So that one's been pretty good. And usually these loans are closed with 20 days, less than 30 days for sure. You know, it just depends. I know you guys are very fast and hands-on, so that's what we like. It's usually us waiting for conditions, or you know, I'm very hands-on, like say, hey, you know, we want to send out this out, or you know, we're waiting on your conditions. So I don't think we'll have a problem on that. We could close your loans pretty fast. But the bank statement is one of my favorites.
Okay, how about personal bank statements?
Oh, personal bank statements, you could actually, you don't have expense factor. We use 100% of the income.
Can we combine the personal and business together?
Yes, you could upload as many bank statement accounts that you want. When you guys are ready to upload one, if you guys need me to go through it, you know, the first loans, it's going to be, you know, questions here, questions there, and I'm available. I'm hands-on. So you could upload as many bank, you could do personal and business together. As long as we won't use transfer. Oh, we transferred 10,000 to this account from this account. That, you know, it's the same thing. We won't use double deposits on transfers.
Okay. You mentioned about the gift of equity option.
Yes.
Gift of equity is allowed on investment loans.
It is. And you would say, well, does the borrower has to come in with something? If it's like 20% gift of equity, we don't need anything from the borrower. Usually when it's 10% or on a gift of equity, it's usually a lot. Like say gifts, if someone wants to give them 5% or 10%, at least 5% has to come from the borrower. But on gift of equity, it's usually, you know, a lot. It's probably like 40% or 20% minimum. We wouldn't need the borrower to come in with any funds.
Where can we find this information? Underwriting matrix or progress?
Oh, I'm gonna send you the link because I got out of there and I would need to share it again and I have to pull it up. But I'm gonna send you guys the guidelines to our product for our Prime, our CoreX, and our DSCR, and I'm gonna send you guys the guidelines and the matrix.
Okay. So team, Home Expert has products just like the other companies, but the main difference is the takeaways that I can provide today is the personal and business bank statements can apply together.
Yes.
Gift of equity allows on the investment along with the gift funds. And the 40 years fixed with interest only allowed. And I believe we can also close in the corporation name, correct?
Yes, you may. And LLCs and then trust, you could close in them.
So technically, the loan applicant, the personal guarantor, applies the loan. Their name is on the note, but on the recording, the deed is in the company name. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Let me see. If you mean on the LLCs?
Yes.
Or on the LLCs, they could use the LLC or on their names, but they have to be on the LLC.
So we pull a credit and we pull the credit score to price out the loan first.
Yes.
Got it. Personal name on the loan, business name on the title. Okay, and the other difference is the reserve requirements only need 1 month of bank statement, and for the recurring closing cost, we cannot, but with the non-recurring closing cost, we can apply the 10-day calendar rules for the fund seasoning.
For
Such as
funds
down
to
payment.
close. Yes.
Um,
Yeah, like say if you're gonna start
Okay.
a loan, and you know they're gonna deposit cash. Once you start the loan, just go ahead and deposit. Then by the time they close, it's already more than 10 days. So, as soon as you know where the money's coming from, if it's not in the bank, well, have them deposit it as soon as possible.
okay. There are 3 major products that Home Express sells, and there is a PDF talks about all the product details and guidelines. Marcela, our team is not trained to review and read the rate sheets, so
Okay.
we will heavily rely on the pricing engine.
Okay.
So that's why we have Chi, Sydney, Brenda, Gia in the middle of the loan officers to communicate thoroughly.
Okay.
It is better for you to reach out to our processors than our
Mhm.
loan officers, because the way we train, price the loans, and understanding the guidelines is a little bit different than other mortgage broker companies.
Okay, that's fine. And like I say, I'm here for the LOs to go over your scenarios and see what product is good for that loan. And then from there on, if you guys want to just tell your processors, hey, this product was, referred to me, and now they will control that part of pricing it out and stuff like that. But I'm always available for all that.
Okay. Team, do you guys have any questions? We covered a lot. There are a lot of selling points, and
Mhm.
I'm going to create a summary of what we talked about today. But Marcela,
Okay.
can you do me a favor? Can you
Sure.
send me the underwriting guidelines
Of
and
course.
some kind of slideshows
Cheat
or
sheet.
PowerPoint talking about why Home Express, basically.
Okay.
What I want to present my team is to tone it down. We covered too much,
Okay.
so we are
Yes,
not going to
I
summarize
know.
and
That's fine. I do have I'm gonna get a PowerPoint, and I'm also gonna send you the guidelines and the matrix, because the guidelines for the whole non-QM is one, but then I have another one that it splits like PrimeX, CoreX, and it's super simplified. So I'll send that to you.
Okay, great. Thank you for hopping on today.
You're welcome.
Ragnar, do you have any anything to share with us before we close out today's meeting?
No, you guys, thank you, Marcela, for your time. Yeah, that was a lot. We'll probably be reviewing previous notes and then reaching out to you individually.
Okay.
Yeah, and for the rest of the group, yeah, have a great week, guys. Just enjoy the rest of the 3 days. Enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Thank you,
See
guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye.